DC, the voice, Alabama Prison Profiles. What's going on with y'all, man? Shout out to Ann for the 50 ball, single-handedly supporting the show. Unique should be shamed. Now, today we have a piece on a trial that has begun for an Alabama prison inmate that sent a hit from a maximum security prison on his girlfriend. Let's hop right into that right now, man. I'll give y'all a life update at the end. Here we go. An Alabama prison inmate accused of hiring someone to gun down his girlfriend in a Birmingham park posted these words to Facebook moments after the deadly shooting. Quote, "God forgives, Papa don't," unquote. DeMarcus Chandler, 27, went to trial Tuesday for the unaliving of 24-year-old Raven Swain. He is charged with capital murder for hire in the deadly shooting of Swain, which happened July 28, 2020 in Underwood Park on Birmingham's south side. Jefferson County Circuit Judge Michael Streety is presiding over the trial. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. Police contend Chandler, who has a lengthy criminal history and is locked up in state prison on parole violations from previous crimes, hired 28-year-old Solomon Minetti for $8,000 to kill Swain. Chandler allegedly orchestrated the unaliving because he believed she had, quote, ripped him off while he was in prison. Quote, "This defendant believes Raven had taken from him," unquote. Deputy District Isabella Colombo told the jury of 8 women and 6 men during the opening statements Tuesday. Quote, "This is not something he's going to stand for. This defendant makes sure that he's going to pay," unquote. Chandler was also charged in 2024 with conspiracy to commit murder of an Alabama Department of Corrections lieutenant. Damn, did I not cover that? Who, at the direction of Birmingham investigators in Swain's unaliving, searched Chandler's cell and found a contraband cell phone authorities said was used to arrange the hit. His charge in that case has been forwarded to the grand jury for indictment consideration. Oh yeah, we're gonna cover that, y'all. Chandler's attorneys from the Jefferson County Public Defender's Office claim Swain's family never liked her dating Chandler and quickly named him to police as the person likely who would want Swain dead with no proof of his involvement. God damn! Damn, you know that nigga ain't nothing. The whole family said right away, this nigga locked up. They said he did it. Quote, "They were unhappy Raven was still talking to DeMarcus at the time of her death," unquote, said Chandler's attorney Blair Shores. Quote, "You will also hear that Raven was making some bad decisions. She was making some risky decisions. She was engaged in a drug deal," unquote. The shooting happened just after 7 p.m. that Tuesday night. Swain, who worked at UAB Hospital, was found unresponsive in her Hyundai Sonata, which had rolled into foliage after she was shot. She was slumped over in the driver's seat, leaning toward the passenger seat. Her window was rolled down, and she had been shot on her left arm with bullets penetrating her heart and lung. Swain was pronounced unalive on the scene. Colombo said Swain and Chandler began a, quote, unlikely friendship that developed into a very tumultuous romantic one after Swain's high school boyfriend was unalived. The relationship turned physical in 2019. Quote, "Raven begins to alienate herself from her closest friends. Her family begins to see Raven less and less and knows that she is not the same," unquote. Eventually, Chandler was sent to the St. Clair County Correctional Facility, where their relationship continued over various electronic platforms. The prosecutor said Swain and Chandler had, quote, significant ups and downs. Quote, "This defendant begins his plea to plan to take care of Raven, but he knows he can't take care of it himself, so he enlists help," unquote, she said, referring to Minetti. Quote, "The two come up with a plan to get rid of her." On July 28th, Colombo said Chandler texted Swain telling her he needed to get the, quote, dope, and he ultimately directed her to meet someone at the park. At the same time, authorities said, Chandler was also texting Minetti, quote, "I'm going to call you when she pulls up." Minetti, Colombo said, was dropped off at the park by a friend. Minetti was wearing a distinctive belt and a t-shirt that read, quote, "Get your smile on." Gunshots rang out and Swain was dead. Minetti's final text to Chandler Colombo was, quote, "We need the money. The work is done." The lead detective in the case testified in a preliminary hearing that Chandler told another person she, quote, "got what she deserved," unquote. Minutes after Swain was unalive, Colombo told jurors Chandler contacted Swain's mother, brother, and her 2 best friends. To Swain's brother, Lolita Braxton, Chandler said, quote, "Are you looking for Raven?" When the police arrived on the scene, they quickly developed Chandler as a suspect, knowing he had reached out via cell phone to Swain's family and friends almost immediately after the shooting. A lieutenant at the St. Clair prison was asked to go to Chandler's cell and look for a cell phone. Quote, as he enters his cell, Colombo said, quote, this defendant is putting a cell phone in a pipe in an attempt to conceal the contraband that he had. The cell phone he used to orchestrate Raven's murder. The lieutenant continued to work at the prison where Chandler was housed. In August 2024, the officer heard Chandler and other inmates make remarks about him such as, quote, why do you keep the lights on at your home? And, quote, you got 2 pickups in your driveway, unquote. The lieutenant, also a dog breeder, received a phone call from a woman inquiring about buying a dog. Suspicious. The lieutenant told her if she wanted to buy it, they would need to meet at the Birmingham Police Department. Quote, he never heard another word from that female buyer, Colombo said. The lieutenant later heard inmates say, quote, why do you want to meet at the Birmingham Police Department about that dog? Chandler told the lieutenant, quote, you better listen to them, unquote. On August 20th, 2024, the lieutenant arrived at his Birmingham area home to find it and his vehicle damaged by gunfire. No one was injured. Again, unquote, Colombo said, a cell phone was recovered and messages orchestrating the shooting of the lieutenant's house between Chandler and Justin Hendricks. Hendricks is charged in that crime, as well as an unrelated capital unaliving that was live streamed later that night. Chandler's attorney, in his opening statements, told jurors that his client is a scapegoat. Quote, you will hear that Solomon Manatee brought a gun to this meeting with Raven. You will hear that Solomon Manatee fired the gun at Raven. You will hear Solomon killed Raven, Shore said. Before knowing the facts, Raven's family immediately assumes that DeMarcus is responsible. They blame DeMarcus without knowing. Shore said there's no evidence Chandler hired Manatee to kill Swain. Quote, there's no text message where he says kill Raven for money, unquote. He said you won't hear any of that. DeMarcus did not order anyone to kill Raven, unquote. People act tough on social media. People pop up on social media. People exaggerate on social media, Shore said. Acting tough on social media or acting tough on the phone while you're in prison does not make you a killer, unquote. And there y'all have it, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, right? First off, condolences to Mrs. Swain and her family. One thing is for certain, right? And my message to Mr. Chandler is God forgives, but them white folks at that courthouse on that jury ain't and don't. You already knew that from being in prison already. Ladies, these the type of niggas y'all like? This is what comes with it. Most of these men can't turn the street shit off. And when y'all get into it, they're going to enforce them same politics on you. You know what I'm saying? And do to you what they do to niggas in the street. I hope you kids are also paying attention. Dudes washed. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Now, in a couple years, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't get the death penalty and goes by and something happened to him from a correctional officer or something like that, hey, y'all, you got niggas pulling up the bruh crib and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Now, if a correctional officer does something to this man in the future, hey, I'm not finna cover that shit. And we all need to remember this and remember it right now, you know what I'm saying? You can only advocate so much, you know what I'm saying? The people that don't want to change and ain't shown the capacity to, hey, they need to be in that new prison that they're building so everybody else can do their time, you know what I'm saying? Niggas sending hits from behind the fence and on a damn female at that. Tender. You think she stole from you, you know what I'm saying? Get the bitch beat up or something like that. Damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's just wild, you know what I'm saying? The folks' family was at the gate, he did it. On bro grave. At the gate, he did it. Gave bro AIS, gave him AIS number and everything. You on the phone. He thinking, I don't know, what is he thinking? I ain't finna get caught. Shit, I'm on the phone. So you text the victim's family after the fact, you know what I'm saying? Suspiciously, hey, y'all looking for y'all daughter, and then she's found shot and shit like that. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Then the Facebook post, I don't know if you think you're not gonna get caught. I'm kind of going off script here and stuff like that, but this is a wild one, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Now, an update on me. I'm scheduled to become a father 6 days from today. And at this point, and I'm freaking all the way out, and I have crashed out at least 3 times in the past like 3 weeks, just straight flashing on people. So all prayers are appreciated. I'm trying to keep it together for my family, because she's looking at me, you know what I'm saying, to lead and stuff like that. But you know, with modern women and stuff like that, you know, they still want to lead even if you pay them for everything, you know what I'm saying? So y'all just pray for me. It's a struggle, you know what I'm saying? I had great examples, you know what I'm saying, of what to do, you know what I'm saying, for my parents and adults around me growing up. But at the same time, I kind of feel kind of helpless, man. That shit is really keeping me from being excited. I'm so worried. But anyway, I know one thing, and that's going to the store for some milk is not an option, man. Quick life update. Let me know what y'all think about dude getting washed in the comment section, man. Once again, condolences to the victim and her family. Y'all like, sub, share, donate to the goddamn Cash App and the goddamn PayPal if you can. If you can't, just like the video or leave a comment, man. I don't want to hear shit in the comment section about how you ain't got $2, man. DC the Voice, Alabama Prisoner Profiles, at the gate.